Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to episode 3 of Deke's Closet, part 2 of accessories. So last week we talked about like jewelry. This week we're going to talk about more like the meatier items, your scarves, your sunglasses, your hats, all that jazz. So as I was getting ready for this episode, like I was imagining in my mind's eye, like my dad and his two staple accessories, which were his aviator sunglasses and a Kangol driver's hat. Okay. Um, and I thought about like how much those really exemplified, right? Who he really was as a person. To me, my dad had a very cool, but also there was like this regalness to him. Like when he walked into a space, I felt like people just wanted to know what he was about. And I felt like him wearing those two items really was like, yeah, this is like a cool guy that you want to get to know. And one of the things he would always share with me when it came to getting dressed was something that his father told him, which was how you dress shows the world what you think about yourself. It's saying, hey, this is who I am. And he would tell my dad, it doesn't matter if you got holes in your pants, son, or holes in your shoes. You starch them up, you patch them up, and you present your best. And I hold that really near and dear. Now, does this mean 10 out of 10? I'm always hitting it? No, because your girl loves her sweatpants and a good cap and some good fuzzy socks. But on the days that I'm really putting in the effort, I really think about like, I want to make sure that I'm communicating like, this is who Aletha is, right? And so back here, I had a couple of my favorite accessories that I wanted to share. So one of them is my dad's handkerchief that my mom had embroidered for him back in the day. And I just think about, it's had his initials on there. And it just reminds me of how important details were to him. Um, y'all, I have a sickness. I am obsessed with vintage scarves and vintage handbags. But at this point, I'm just considering myself a preservationist. Okay. Maybe I'll open up like a mini museum one day. Who knows? But what I love about vintage items, especially scarves and handbags, is like there's a story, there's a legacy there, right? And you are getting to carry that legacy into the world and also adding your own. So it's kind of like a broad sense of community. Um, then here we have my favorite pair of sunglasses that I own. They're real basic, simple, but it's from one of my favorite brands, which is Krewe, Krewe. And I just love them. They're classic, and I actually only wear them usually on vacation or special occasions because they're a little on the um, pricey side for my budget. But I don't have up here is baseball caps. I have a lot of baseball caps. Again, I told y'all I love to wear caps, but I get that from my dad and also my mom's dad, big baseball cap wearers. And I feel like with baseball caps, especially, there's like a community that you wind up getting when you go out and somebody's like, oh, you root for so and so, or oh, you went to that conference. Like, I don't know. I feel like baseball caps expand your world in a way that other accessories do not. But even saying that, like, I think that's one thing that I do really love about accessories. You're not just telling the world who you are, but also you're tapping into a community of people that you may have never met because you're wearing something that they love or something that really piques their interest. So as we're wrapping up today and wrapping up accessories, the question of the day is, do you feel that you're able to tell your story through fashion? Thank you guys so much for listening to this. I hope that you're thinking of ways that you tell your story or ways that maybe someone in your life is really good at telling their story through how they dress. We're almost done with Deke's Closet. I think I just have like 2, maybe 3 more episodes to do. But thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next week.